Good day, beautiful people. I want to take a moment to really appreciate this photo that was taken in Dartmouth. It's overlooking the encampment, a high-end condo that's going up, and the bridge. It really sets the tone on where the priorities are when it comes to municipal and provincial government here in Nova Scotia. We're seeing almost every month more and more Nova Scotians unable to afford housing, even with full-time jobs, because of how uncontrolled the rent is. We're seeing more high-end condos being built that are going for $2,000 a month for a one-bedroom. Yet the provincial government's priority was to remove the bridge tolls that no one really asked for. Yep, priorities. But don't worry, they do get their eyes on affordability, because on top of the salary increase, the Nova Scotia MLAs are getting a $921 hike in their budget, and this was approved by all parties. You want to know why they're seeing an increase on top of their salary increase? It's because they want to hire on more assistants. And of all topics for every single party to agree on, this was one of them. Now, on top of this budget increase, they also agreed to a $2,100 maximum rental allowance for both cabinet ministers and MLAs who live at least 100 kilometers from the provincial house so they can spend on renting an apartment. And as of right now, the cabinet ministers are billing taxpayers $1,700 for their apartments and MLAs $1,500. Let that really sink in for a moment. MLAs and the cabinet ministers are charging taxpayers $1,500 to $1,700 so they can rent out an apartment in HRM to be close to the provincial house. And it's still not enough to afford a rental unit within Halifax. And to accommodate this, not only did they give them an increased living allowance, but gave them a budget that increases as expenses go up. But what do the rest of Nova Scotians get to help combat the rising cost of living? We get an incentive program. A program that will help give a grant to those who will have a one-bedroom dwelling to add on an additional dwelling and help mitigate the costs relative to water and water waste so they can help build more housing by renting out that new bedroom they're building. Yep. It's all about priorities. But like always, I'm very curious to know what are your thoughts about all this. Do you think Nova Scotia has the people's priorities in mind when it comes to the cost of living? Do you think they have other priorities in mind? Tell me your thoughts in the comments down below.